Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. A very great evening to you, wherever you are, or late afternoon, wherever you are. It depends actually where you are. We are already in our evening here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. But you in Africa, you should be in your afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. This is Salon's blog. You in America, you are in your morning. In Europe, you are also in your evening. My dear friends, tonight or this afternoon, wherever you are, I want you to relax yourself and enjoy every bit of this special explosive edition. Yes, special explosive. Don't go anywhere. It is loaded. This lunch is very loaded, or if it's your dinner, it is very, very loaded. But let's get started. Look at this picture on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Just take a closer look at the picture on your screen. I might just start watching Chelsea women football this season. Oh, our ladies are just too beautiful. I hope my wife is not watching this one. Oh, but to be honest, our ladies are beautiful. They are. Tell me in the comment section, what do you think? Just look at this pretty young lady on your screen right there. Dear friends, well. On a more serious note, let's get started. Yes, let's get started. Global Tire Manufacturing Company. Global Tire. Lorry Tire Manufacturing Company. Yes. Ling Long. Yes. Global Tire Manufacturer Ling Long Tire has joined Chelsea. Yes. Global Tire Manufacturer Ling Long Tire joins the Blue family as our new official global tire partner on a multi-year deal. We've secured another sponsorship. Our global tire company now is Ling Long Tires. Dear friends, they are the ones to power us on our long journeys across the country, United Kingdom. Wherever we have our matches, if only we had to go by road, then they are the ones to power our buses. If it's our players that need a tire, they are the ones to power our vehicles. Ladies and gentlemen, they are the current sponsor, our tire sponsor, partner in a multi-year deal. I believe that the deal itself, how many years, how much is involved, I believe the news will come up later. But for now, the information we are receiving is Ling Long are our new tire partner as we speak. But the amount it involved, the duration of the time, how many years, multi-year, but we don't know how long. All those details might be coming in the coming days, and I'll be sure to deliver all that to you. Ladies and gentlemen. Well, before we continue, going down tomorrow in Kigali, Rwanda versus Nigeria. Are we ready, Super Eagles? Are we ready to collect the 3-point again? As you can see it on your screen. Kigali, Rwanda versus Nigeria tomorrow. Make a date on that. I'm only here to remind you. Tonight, Ghana Black Stars versus Niger Republic. Ghana Black Stars, Niger Republic in faraway Morocco. It is supposed to be a home game for Niger. It is supposed to be a home game for Niger. You know, Niger is up north Nigeria. Yes, but because they don't have an international standardized football pitch or stadium, so they requested to use the Moroccan stadium. So the game is taking place in Morocco this evening. Ghana, Niger taking place in Morocco. Remember, Ghana lost their first game against Angola. It is expected that Ghana Black Stars will win this game and win convincingly. Oh yes, they will have to win this game and win convincingly. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, a lot has taken place, and a lot is still taking place as we speak. When it comes to our club Chelsea, a lot has taken place, and a lot is expected to take place. Now, during the international break, some of our players that were on international duty, one particular player that I have been trying to follow up keenly because for some time he's not been called up to the national team, is Joao Felix. He was eventually called because he's now a Chelsea player. Joao Felix was called to the Portuguese national team, to play in the same game with Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, the GOAT. Both came in as a substitute. Both Joao Felix and Cristiano Ronaldo came on in the game as a substitute, but both made great impact. Portuguese publication, Ebola rated Joao Felix 710 for his sub appearance. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Yes, he was rated 710 in his sub appearance for Portugal against Scotland. Yes. Good entrance. In the 78th minute, isolated by Cristiano Ronaldo's heel, he shot, and the only reason he didn't score was because Gun made a fantastic save. The goalkeeper of Scotland made a very fantastic save. And it is the only reason. Otherwise, Joao Felix would have been on the score sheet. In the 82nd minute, the post headed the shot back. He actually changed the game for Portugal when he came on as a substitute. I beg, forgive me for the cough. He changed the game for Portugal when he came on as a substitute. Joao Felix. That is Chelsea's latest signing, Joao Felix. He made a wonderful change into the game for Portugal. Well, he should have been on the score sheet anyway. If not, that the ball hit the goal post in the 82nd minute, that would have been a goal. That would have been his second goal, actually. But in any case, he put up a good show for his appearance in that game. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's get to the main issue for tonight on the big table. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to digest ObiOne Podcast. Obi Mikel was at it again, together with Victor Osimhen. Many of you said I should forget about the Victor Osimhen issue. Osimhen, Nicola Jackson, and should forget it. But it will be interesting to note, Obi Mikel, our own Obi Mikel, has been speaking on all that transpired during the transfer window regarding Victor Osimhen. Ladies and gentlemen, Mikel Obi, he spoke at length, but I'll bring you a few excerpts only from the podcast that he made. Obi Mikel confirmed that Chelsea agreed a deal with Osimhen, but ran out of time to complete the deal. And he said, I know what the club offered him. I know where we got to. We finally got to the compromise. It was just some little things here and there. Paperwork, medical, and few issues that we just couldn't get over the line. We didn't have much time. The one time you want the seconds and the minutes and hours to slow down a bit. It just didn't work. Definitely, I think both sides really played their part in terms of getting the deal done. And I commend Chelsea for that, because I could see the ambition of where they want to take this club now. And also on Victor's side, how much he really wanted to come to the club. And he was disappointed it didn't happen. He was disappointed. That is not all. I'll read it for you before I will come back to it point by point. Obi Mikel says Chelsea were not far off from signing Victor Osimhen. Take note of that. Chelsea were not far off from signing Victor Osimhen this summer, but ran out of time. Adding a move could still happen in 2025. But wait a minute. You see, he says Paul Winstanley was really good, according to John Obi Mikel. He says Paul Winstanley was really good, really amazing. I can tell you that because this guy, the sporting director, is somebody that I've spoken to now. I get to know really well now. And hearing from him, it's amazing. It's refreshing to see where the club, the owners, and the sporting directors, especially Paul, want to take the club to. There is so much to be happy and excited about. That is not all. He continued. I mean, a lot happened. And I think it's open secret that I was involved in the deal. He says it is an open secret that he, Mikel Obi, was involved in the deal. I was involved in trying to make sure that I get Victor to Chelsea. Yeah, a lot happened. It was very interesting because I think I hear a lot of people saying this and saying that about Victor. And how greedy he is and stuff like that. Blah, 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 blah. I just want to say it here that I know the boy. Since from the very first day he joined the national team. Yeah, my relationship with him has been very, very good. I know what he's capable of. And I just want to say that it is absolutely not true. Victor is not a greedy boy. He only wants to get what he deserves. And that's not a problem. I finally got my warm water. I know what happened. I was there in the midst of everything. So I can tell everybody that that is definitely not true. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the words of Victor Osimhen. He continued. The truth needs to be told because Victor Osimhen has come under a lot of criticism about this. Because people don't know the inside out of what happened. Victor really wanted to come to the club. And he had to compromise a lot to the middle. A lot to the middle. Because we did reach an agreement in terms of the salary. In terms of what he wants. It was just few minor details here and there that we just couldn't get over the line. So for me, hearing all that nonsense about Victor being greedy, a lot of people talking down about him, no, I think it's time, especially Nigerians, it's time that we support him. It's time that people around him, friends and Nigerian fans, whoever, get behind him and support him. Because that's what he needs. Ladies and gentlemen, those are some of the words spoken by Mikel Obi regarding Victor Osimhen. Now, let's get to the issues. There are points that I want to figure out from this. I am Mikel Obi's fan. He is a wonderful guy. I love him as one of our own. Few days ago, I disagree with him on the criticism about Nicolas Jackson. Many of you came after me. Yeah. Many of you guys came after me. But that's normal. It's normal. Yes. Different divergent opinion. That's normal. But you see, this Victor Osimhen issue is what brought that Nicolas Jackson matter. I understand he really wants to get Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. My concern then was, if you want to get Victor Osimhen to Chelsea, that does not mean you should be condemning Nicolas Jackson. At the end of the day, you could not succeed in getting Victor to Chelsea. It is still Nicolas Jackson that you have there right now. This is where I was sounding cautiously then. You could not get Victor Osimhen to Chelsea. Now you are making us to understand that you were deeply involved in this deal and negotiations. Ladies and gentlemen, if you listen to this statement carefully, he said time, he was speaking about time was not enough. Well, it got to a stage where the minutes, the seconds were not enough for them to finish the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, let's face facts here. How many months was the transfer window open? How many months was the transfer window open? No, before you come after me, please analyze this carefully. If indeed Victor Osimhen was willing to come to Chelsea, as Mikel Obi is making us believe right now, and if indeed he is involved in the negotiations fully, then he should come out, Mikel Obi should come out and tell us how much the middle, he said Victor Osimhen came to the middle to meet Chelsea at the middle. He compromised on the salary and every other fact that people put out there about Victor Osimhen that he's being greedy is not true. According to Mikel Obi, every other fact that came out earlier on during or last week about Victor Osimhen, that he was making demands that Chelsea could not meet, are not true. That Victor Osimhen came to the middle of compromising with Chelsea, agreement reached, but medicals and few other details could not be done before the transfer window was shut. I want to ask him again, how much truly was it that Victor Osimhen came to agree on? 2, why did it have to take them so much of a time until that late last hour, the last 2 hours, when the window is about to get shut, before they will get to compromise? He was involved deeply. According to him, he himself, the transfer window was well over 2 months. There are many questions that Mikel is bringing up that he needs to answer us by himself. The more he's speaking, the more questions needed to be answered. I respect you so much, Mikel. You are by age-wise, you are older than me. I'm older than you by age. But you are richer than me because of your career. You are rich. I know you are a rich guy. You have more influence than I have. Never mind, but I still have my opinion. And I'm not only asking these questions, many are asking these same questions. Ladies and gentlemen, many people around the globe, around the football world, are asking these same questions. Victor needs to come out and, Mikel Obi needs to come out and tell us, how much was it that Victor Osimhen finally agreed on with Chelsea that made him to believe that what others put out was false? You just cannot come out and say, oh, the people were lying that the guy was greedy, Victor Osimhen was greedy, he was that, he was this, he was that. Tell us how much was the compromise that he compromised? How much did he agree on? And why did it take you guys so much of a time until the last 2 hours that you could not even book medicals? Just as you are saying, we need answers to these things. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, have a good evening. I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.